Tom Verlaine, whose band TV was one of the most compelling to rise up out of the New York underground rock scene focused on the club CBGB, yet whose exploratory guitar spontaneous creations and wonderful songwriting were rarely effectively categorizable as troublemaker, or besides as some other type, passed on Saturday in Manhattan. He was 73. His demise was declared by Jessie Paris Smith, the little girl of Mr. Verlaine's kindred artist Patti Smith. She didn't determine a reason, saying that he kicked the bucket after a concise sickness. In spite of the fact that TV made just minor business progress and separated in the wake of recording 2 collections, Mr. Verlaine, who proceeded to record a few independent collections and rejoined with the band occasionally, had an enduring impact, particularly on his kindred guitarists. Tom Verlaine is the guitarist to make reference to nowadays in the event that you're a youthful rocker with a misrepresentation to knowledge and creativity, Robert Palmer of the New York Times wrote in 1987. Checking on a presentation by Mr. Verlaine's band at the Bowery Dance Hall in 2006, the Times pundit John Perella stated, "Mr. Verlaine's guitar leads didn't parade virtuosity by streaking over the beat. They pulled against it all things considered, lingering purposely behind, pawing harmonies on offbeats, streaming around it or ascending in rugged, decided lines." The layered, frequently ethereal sound that Mr. Verlaine and different individuals from TV created was a long ways starting from the stripped methodology of the Ramones and other driving lights of the troublemaker scene. However, that scene, which additionally included groups as unique as Blondie and Talking Heads, was never however one layered as it seemed to be frequently depicted. Mr. Verlaine, who was additionally the band's lead vocalist and did the greater part of the songwriting, concentrated on piano and saxophone as a kid, and his music had establishes in everything from the free jazz of John Coltrane to the Drifters' hard-driving 19th Mental Meltdown. His frequently impressionistic verses mirrored the impact of writers like Paul Verlaine, from whom the man-conceived Thomas Mill Operator took his stage name. TV had its foundations in Mr. Verlaine's fellowship with Richard Myers, later known as Richard Heck, when they were the 2 understudies at a live-in school in Delaware. After they moved to New York, they shaped a band, the Neon Young Men, which in 1973 developed into TV, with Richard Lloyd on second guitar, Mr. Damnation on bass and Billy Fica on drums. Mr. Damnation was supplanted by Fred Smith in 1975 and later proceeded to frame the troublemaker band Richard Damnation and the Voidoids. Subsequent to building a Gave continuing in New York, TV was endorsed by Elektra Records and in 1977 delivered the collection Marquee Moon. Deals were frustrating, yet basic praise was almost consistent, and Marquee Moon presently routinely appears on arrangements of the best Stone collections.
Style.